Welcome to our recap of the Tassie Tigers against the New South Wales Pride from the Liberty Hockey 1 season. Jordan Canellis and Kin Smith with you. Kin, we saw two great games from the Tassie Hockey Centre, both with the men's and the women's. They shared the spoils. The men for Tassie won, but in the women's it was New South Wales. But some great clashes that we saw as we take a look at the men's highlights here. And this was a come-from-behind victory for the Tassie Tigers.
Yeah, I think some great play indicative of the modern game, but also these two teams summed up here. Ryan Woolner with a great run and pass and carry down the left-hand side, and both teams were attacking those aspects of the circle. This is just a world-class pickup by Rogers and finish by Hazel on the far net, and that is the quality that we have in the Liberty Hockey 1 League.
The New South Wales Pride took a 2-1 lead in this clash before we see here Jack Welch scoring a hat-trick in the space of about 2 minutes off the top of the last quarter to give the Tassie Tigers the eventual victory.
Yeah, great to see Jack just back healthy and playing consistent hockey. He's been so missed from that perspective from the Tassie Tigers. Such a difference maker when he is there.
And the New South Wales Pride added a consolation at the end there for the 4-3 eventual scoreline. The women's, it went all the way down to the shootout. This time it was the New South Wales Pride who got the victory, and they scored 3 goals unanswered in the second quarter, only for that to be done back onto them in the third quarter by Tassies. This was really a game of almost 2 halves.
Yeah, started out with an opportunistic goal there and just batted in from the far line before a fairly standard cut back across. And but then it was all Tassie Tigers as they came through their Dutch powerhouse Gita Mikkels from the top of the circle, and they really started to change up their play, which is exciting for the future here. Fiona Crackles, the Great Britain international, across to McCambridge, out of retirement and into the goal. What a great finish by her before the shootout.
Absolutely. Then we went into the shootout. A couple of great shots taken by both teams. And in the end, it was a miss from Bridley from the Tassie Tigers, which handed New South Wales the victory. So they share the points at the end of the shootout in the women's.
Yeah, I think a great step forward for Tassie. They'll take a lot out of that.
So that's it for our recap of the Tassie Tigers against the New South Wales Pride from the Tasmanian Hockey Centre. We'll see you again shortly in our recaps of the Liberty Hockey 1 League.